What's up, crazy people? This is Nick Teller. It's a bit windy right now, so if you hear the wind. This is the Suitcase drum kit that I made. This has been a project for the last 8 to 10 months. It's slowly been put together. There's actually other pieces that I don't have on it right now that I kind of just come and go whenever I feel like it. It's a hard shell drum, or hard shell suitcase. This came from a First Act I found it at, I think, Goodwill for a set of 3 for $10. I mounted it with the mount that it had for my high tom. The second one I used for a popcorn snare. I added some snares to the bottom of it. And the bass drum, I actually turn it sideways and use. It actually sounds like a very high-pitched timpani, which you might hear in recordings that I will be doing. These two, the floor tom and the snare, actually came from another First Act drum kit that I got. Those are the only 2 drums that I've kept. I'm wanting to cut this about right there, and so that way it can actually start fitting in suitcases. Now, for the most part, all of these stands are single brace, and so they don't take up much room. And so, for the most part, a lot could fit in the actual bass drum itself. I do have another carrying case. It's roughly the same size as that, and all in all, everything can fit in that, except for this tom. And then I don't have a throne right now. I'm using this little computer desk chair, but it works for me right now in my room. But once I start taking this out, throne. But for the most part, you can carry everything you see in 2 cases, so it's a lot better than, a full drum kit. So, this came from a little toy drum kit. I just use that. It's almost like a sizzle. You can see it has the bearings in there, little grommets. This came from a toy. I had a choice of either getting cowbell or that. I use brushes. I don't try to get too loud on this because when I'm playing with people, we're not trying to, fill up a club or a venue. As you can see, hi-hat, splash. I use this crash as pretty much like a ride in a crash. So I just wanted to document this. A friend of mine wanted to see it as well as other people. I do have a double bass on there. That's just purely for pleasure. I really don't use it that often. I'm still, just using the single. So I'm no drummer by any means, but I just want to show you guys the drum set, and you probably won't be able to hear with both the wind and it's outside, but I didn't have that much room inside to set up all this. That's it. It's really hard to roll on brushes.